Hey y'all, it's Krypton Critics. I'm here to show off even more shirts. This is part 3. This time I'm showing off my anime shirts, my cartoon shirts, and my DC comic shirts. Obviously this is the first one. It's Dragon Ball Z. Second is Pokemon. I really enjoyed Pokemon when I was a little kid, and yeah, I kind of like the lore a little bit. This is Inuyasha. This shirt is a little, plucked up a bit, has a hole and all, and it's a little stretched out. But, it's a nice shirt just to have, like, as pajama, and that's one anime I partially grew up with, and I really liked when they used to show it back in the early 2000s on Adult Swim. This is Death Note. I haven't seen a lot of Death Note. I probably should to feel more, appropriate for me to have it at all. I've had that shirt for a few years now. This is my Voltron shirt. I remember watching Voltron when I was a real little kid, and I know my dad was a big fan of it when he was around that age. And I watched the first episode of the Netflix versions. Not bad. And I've recently rewatched like the episode of like the original series, and it is interesting. This one is not technically an anime, but I don't care. I still put it in the section. That's a Legend of Korra shirt. It's a kind of like a spin-off sequel of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is still one of my favorite television shows, period. It's fucking amazing. Now to my cartoon section. We have Scar from Lion King. Hands down one of the best Disney animated films. I don't see how you can't say that it isn't at all. This is my other one. This is a Transformers crossover of with Back to the Future. We have Marty McPrime, Optimus Prime, Marty McFly, and there's a lot of little details that I like on this. Like you have the cord that you have the antenna that hits the cord when the clock hits. You have his watch. You have the flux capacitor, and you have the DeLorean at the bottom, which he turns into. Which I'm just like, that would be fucking awesome to see. If there was like an animation for it, I would totally see that. This is Nightmare Before Christmas. Awesome, not only a holiday movie, but also a family film. It has the Burton darkness in it. And the music is some of my favorite from animated films. Next we have Adventure Time. We got Jake. Jake is one of my favorite characters from Adventure Time. He has some of the best lines. We have Finn and Jake together. We have Finn wielding a sword. Finn's awesome too. This one I put into my cartoon section, Transformers, because it started there. It technically is for one of the Michael Bay movies, but we could just let that happen. Just for now. Even though I did show off, some Star Wars Family Guy shirts, I do have just a general Family Guy shirt. So there you can read it. Stewie, even in the later seasons, he's still has to be my favorite character on that show. Now we're going to my DC section. So we just finished off, the in general animated, more specifically anime and cartoon section. DC, we have Green Arrow. I'm a fan of the character, and not really because of the TV show. I watched a few episodes, only like the pilot I was interested in. Next we have Batman versus Man-Bat. I found this shirt. Who was it? I think it was like Banana Republic or Old Navy, some place like that, and they were closing very soon, so they had a lot of shirts on sales. And I'm like, oh shit, that's dope. And you know, how can you not like have some enjoyment of Batman? Batman's been done in so many ways, and so many, you know, just in so many great forms of media. You know, the cartoons, movies, you know, video games, you name it. Green Lantern, you know, has a whole world to himself. You know, so many characters. You know, Hal Jordan, Simon Baz, Jon Stewart, Chip. Sorry, no, his name was Badge. Yeah, that was the squirrel alien. Kilowog. You know, you gotta show him some respect. Now, this one, I have 2 copies of it because some people that have like given me, you know, presents over the years just got in the head that I must love this movie because it has Superman in it. I don't, and I have done a review of it. If you want to see my real feelings on the film, you know, go watch my Man of Steel review. So that's one. And this is the second one. This one's in slightly better shape. This is one of my favorite shirts. This is showing off the Justice League, but it's the painting. You know, they printed on here by Alex Ross. Alex Ross, you know, it's you know, a force to be reckoned with in the comic book industry. And there's so many characters, and you know, the front and the back, it's fucking awesome. This is a recent shirt I found. You know, has the different Justice League characters logos split into 4s. I actually wore this when I went to go see what was it, Professor Marston in the Wonder Woman, which is a good movie. You should check it out. Unless if you know this type of films you're not into, like biographical and you know, talk about nerd shit sometimes. But while you're on my channel, if you don't like nerd shit, this is Batman. This art done by Jim Lee. Jim Lee is another force to be reckoned with. Became very popular in the '90s with, you know, the Image era, and I believe at one point he did like all the New 52 costumes for Justice League characters. So yeah, this is my Teen Titans TV show T-shirt. Now technically it does say go over here, but I just covered that mark because we could just forget that Teen Titans Go ever happened. We're still running, and that Cartoon Network won't stop running it for like 3/4 a day. Fuck that shit, nigga. Anyway, here's Superman. You got the belt, and you gotta have the Hope Shield on the chest. This is my Dark Knight T-shirt of Joker. Supposed to be Heath Ledger. You know, you gave me my favorite silver screen performance as Joker. The only performance I like more, but you know, as far as goes with Joker, is Mark Hamill's Joker from the animated series. Here's the periodic table of superheroes. You get a shitload of characters, and you know, they got their name abbreviated, or the hero name abbreviated, and I just love that all the villains are at the bottom. You know, because they're like radioactive, I guess. I just think that's cute. This is for Dark Knight Rises. The fire rises. Yes, Mr. Wayne. And that's Bane. That probably wasn't the best impersonation, but I don't give a fuck. This is like a mosaic mural style, you know, like Winter Glass you find in a church for Superman. Praise him. This is just a general Batman shirt. You get the oval logo. This is just a general Superman, no belt this time. Slightly more faded, has the vintage look with the scratching on the S. And the last one is Robin. I really do like this shirt. Sometimes I might think to myself, like, what are the chances now of me wearing this will I be hit by a crowbar? And then Superboy Prime will punch reality, and then I'll come back to life, because that's what happened in before New 52, I believe. And that's still really weird. Tell me what you think about these shirts. I'll be showing you the last set. I'm serious this time. Part 4 will be everything else. Project Critics, you know I love you.